Hello everybody and welcome back to my Carolina Outdoors. I am Shannon and thank you so much for your continued support. I think I checked, I don't know, maybe this morning, and we're getting close to 300 subscribers. Thank you so much. I tell you what, that's a blessing to me. It is a blessing. Because I just started the channel in June, and here we are, second week of September, going into third week. We have hit almost 300. That's amazing. Watch hours too. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. All my friends out there, thank you for your continued support. And you all my friends, thank y'all so much. Thank you. I gotta quit pointing at y'all. Y'all are, I think presidents used to do this. Y'all are awesome, and thank you. But anyway, different video today. I'm gonna be showing you my fall or autumn, what I use my go-to. So we're inside today. We're going to shoot some more, of course, at the pond, what have you. And excuse the lighting, it's a cloudy day. But I'm gonna show you some of my fall, autumn things that I like to use that catches fish from me. So stay tuned. We appreciate you. All right, guys. So now I'm not a professional fisherman by no means. I'm not a professional fisherman. I just been fishing a long time, and this is what I use in North Carolina, in the South, and in South Carolina. I've used parts of Virginia, parts of Georgia. This is what I know, and this is what works for me. Like I said, I'm not professional. I'm not by any means am I saying this is how you're supposed to do it or you're not going to catch fish. No, this is what I use. This is how I fish that catches me fish. This is what I use to catch my fish. So I changed it out this morning from summer to fall. So I kind of show you what I got. Now, these are Cincos, but you know, they're generic, but they still work. So these are Cinco worms. That's the colors that I will be using heavy in the fall. Also, of course, pumpkin seed, but it's in there and I'll show you. So we've got these dudes right here. Cincos, they're not Cincos, but they're off-brand Cincos. So, but they catch fish just like the others. Now, let me just show you my little setup here. This is my spinner baits, jigs, that kind of thing here that I'm getting ready for this fall. Okay, so we'll kind of show you what I got here. I always like my jig with my crawl. Okay, my little brim, have it ready. I need to trim that right over here. We're going to trim this off. I don't like to leave that on there if I see it. ADD. Anyway, that's a go catcher in the fall sometimes, especially when them bass want to fatten up before winter. That's a good dude. And we showed you the jig. Okay, of course you got to have your black and blue. The biggest bass I ever caught was off that color right there, that black and blue. Pig and jig, if y'all remember the pig and jigs. Always at this time of year, you know you're going to be using your top water. So we'll be using the whopper ploppers, right? And we'll be using I like the buzz baits, whopper plopper and buzz baits. Whopper plopper as well. Using that dude. Okay. That's my, for the top water. You always want to go top water in the fall. That's when them bass blow up. They're trying to feed. So we're gonna stay on the jigs before we move any farther. So I've got a couple more here, my favorite colors, and I've got more. This is just what I'm going to carry. Always jigs, you never know you're gonna get hung, especially. So of course my black and blue jig as well, like the crawl. And what I like to do, let me show you guys what I like doing. I should have did this already. Is you see how that skirt's uneven and all? I like to flare a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, I'm going to cut them straight across there, like you're cutting your bangs. And now it's a little bit, looks a little bit smaller, and it's going to fluff out. It's going to be a lot better hook set as well. There you go. on my jigs there. So another little jig. Already trimmed that up. See how that's little pink jig there that's buoyant, that flares out? Well, that's the same thing you want with this dude here that we just did. We cause it to flare out a little bit more compared to what it was. Not as much as this, but it is. Okay. There's my jigs. That's my colors, my jigs. Now, next thing I like to go to is my spinner baits. My spinner baits. I get that willow. I got the gold willow here. That's the go-to color that I enjoy. That's that yellow and pink that works great, and I've already trimmed them as well. Can't go wrong with the chartreuse. The second biggest bass I ever caught was off a gold willow. Excuse me, it was a gold willow and a silver blade on a chartreuse. It was chartreuse spinnerbait, right in the springtime. That color you want in the fall as well. I use same color spring and fall. Now I do switch them up sometime in fall. Spring. There you go. Another chartreuse, red head, works good. We'll get that thing flared out. That's what you want. Okay. I did skip one jig, and I'm sorry. This was that other purple jig. Along purple and black with some brown specks in it. So, some brown tails out as well. So there you go. Spinner baits. Love you spinner baits, man. I love them. I'll show you what I've got rigged here. Ready to go for fishing. Put all my stuff back together. Try to keep them pretty much where I can grab them when I'm ready to go. And I keep that little baby brim in there because them bass will tear them up in the fall, man. Okay, so that's the go-to. Let me show you the setup on what I got. And I made a mess when I trimmed that up. I was thinking about it, but anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Let me get show you what I got here. Here's my setup. Bring you a couple at a time. Here's the setup that we got going. Let me zoom this out for you guys a little bit so you can see. I'll just pan over. All right, so if you'll see right there, of course I have my spinnerbait ready to go. This is the Guggen Squad. I got that from the Guggen Squad. Let me see if I can put that. There you go. White and yellow, ready to go. Of course, you've seen in the video my whopper plopper catches the fish, especially this time of year, guys. Let me bring it down. Yep, with the whopper plopper. All right. Of course, that's going to be my bait caster and my spinning bait. All right. Now, the next two, what I'll be using. Okay, the next two is be using the worm, of course. Still gonna be using the worm. Move that over there. I'm trying to get it to you here. There you go. That's the little worm ready to go. You've seen them other videos. You notice I'm still got the half worm, catching a lot more with the half worm. And then of course you can't go wrong on fishing if you got your rooster tail. You got to have that dude, man. Have that. That's ready to go. So we've got spinner bait. We've got the worm. We've got the beetle spin, and we have got what else we got? The whopper plopper. There you go. That's my go-to for fall that I'll be using. Now, talking about the ultralight, that's what I'll be using my main things. I'll shoot another video where we're going to talk about the plastics and stuff that I will use just for fishing for crappie in the fall. So we'll go over a little recap on what we got here as far as what is, you know, as far as what I'm going to be using mainly. And also I wanted to show you the other worm kit as well here. Let you guys see that. Put this back over here for us here. Show you here. It's my other worm kit. Seen it in the video before, and you've seen them when I take it. But I've switched some of these out. Got some new hooks, and got some new worm, some more fall colors in here. You can see. Kind of set it up there. I always get my hooks, get some. You know, I use the same hooks pretty much all winter, and I get me a new pack ready for the fall, you know, for jigs and whatever. So there you go. Just different color, of course, the black and blues. I kind of took the summer colors out, so more darker colors, greener colors, what have you, and some chartreuse as well. Got my beads in here ready. You know, and I always, like I say, I always like starting with some different. It's just me. Just like I got the hook, so I just switch them out. Something different come fall time. Also, as well, and we'll do on jigs. I'll do another video on that. Is my I'll show you guys here. Well, some of them I may use and some of them I may not use. So I'll show you what I'll be using. Some of these stick baits and what have you. Now some of the summer colors I am going to take out as well. You know, got the glass color and stuff with the sound and all. The crankbaits, I got the main crankbaits that I want. I already have in the in my other box over in my little box, but I am going to take this in case, you know, when the bass starts going deeper, you know, I want to try that dude out, you know what I mean? So we got our crankbaits over here. I didn't think I was gonna be able to make a video. We've caught that sea virus that's going around, you know what I mean? And I ain't been able to shoot no videos in 2 weeks, guys, due to it. I've missed work as well, so I'm trying to give y'all something inside on a rainy day, and you know, feeling a little bit better. So hey, we're gonna give you a little video on this recap. Okay, so as far as my bass, we'll do a you know, a separate video on crappie. Okay, guys, I'll do a separate video on crappie. All right. So, but right now, this is what I'll be using as far as my bass. Far as what you see here. Now, of course, rooster tail catch anything. But we'll talk about soft plastics, small plastics on another video. So, recap again, pretty much. Everything ready to go. My little thing there. Spinner baits, buzz baits. What else we got there? We got our little crawls. We've got spinner baits, buzz baits. We've got our jigs in there. There are different colors. So we're ready for that. You know, as it gets cooler and things like that, you know, they're going to be less aggressive, but they're going to be feeding in the fall. Them fish are going to be feeding some of the biggest fish are caught in the fall. Because they know winter's coming, they want to get fat, get as much food as they can, because, you know, nobody wants to move when it's cold. You know, the fish get lazy as well, but they still eat. There's just slow presentations. Okay, so that's what I have here. That's why I got a lot of slow, you know, we got fast, we got the spinner baits, we got the buzz baits, and the whopper plopper, but we can slow it down when we come over here to this section, and we can bring out the worms and give them some good things for that. That's my fall. That is my fall go-to for fishing. I always, like I said, I change my hooks out, but we'll do a separate video, guys, on the on the soft plastics with the crappies, the brim, what have you. That's what we'll do. Probably show you some Slipknot stuff. I'm probably going to dump my catfish stuff out that I keep in the front, because I'm not really going to be doing any catfishing as it gets cold, because I'm focusing on I mean, you know, I love catfishing, but the thing is, places we go, it's, you know, bass and all that. Not saying that, you know, I just won't be set up taking rods for that. You know, I like to fish in the fall for bass and crappie. Is what I like to do the most. So I think I should do catfish more, but I don't. So anyway, I'll probably take all this catfish stuff out, which I'm doing now, and I won't put that back in until next year. So we got the we had some fun catfishing the tournaments you've seen on the videos, but we're gonna try something else a little bit different, y'all. So there you go. That is my top fall fishing things I'll be using this year. Of course, live bait as well too. You know, I'll be using some live bait because you got to have your minnows and stuff. So I should throw that in there as well. But yeah, I'll be using them lures this year, definitely this fall. I'm excited for fall fishing. Usually I used to hunt a lot. I don't hunt no more, so I was talking to Charlie and, you know, the guys we fish and everything. Really want to catch the fish this fall, guys. You know, I really do. So thank y'all so much. We appreciate you so much. And, you know, if you made it this far in the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's free. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for your continued support. You guys make me want to make more videos, and Charlie to make more videos when you guys tune in, and makes me, you know, enjoy it. Also, give me some feedback if you know about Uncle Chuck. You know, we want to do maybe some Uncle Chuck when it gets colder and things, but we're gonna bring you a lot of fishing as well. Even in the wintertime, I'm gonna try to bring you some kind of fishing or something. So, all right, guys, we appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.